Good morning, guys, and welcome to the day. And say hello to the OnePlus 3 front-facing camera. This is 1080p. It looks pretty decent. The shutter speed seems to be keeping up all right. I've just got the one light here in my office turned on. I will say I'm cheating just a little bit here. I have the Cam stabilizer, the hardware stabilizer attached to this. So it's going to look super, super smooth and stable as I walk around with it. Very nice. Still love this thing. It makes it so easy to use a smartphone as a camera. But anyway, getting an excellent productive start to the day so far. I took just a few minutes this morning and filmed the remainder of the Ring.com video. That is rendered and uploading right now, so hopefully that will go live in the next couple of days. Basically, I just have to submit it to Ring, make sure everything looks okay and sounds okay, and make sure I didn't say anything too stupid. But I was very pleased with it. I'm still very pleased with it. I mean, I'm saying it here on the vlogging channel. These are not sponsored videos on this channel, so you know I'm not lying about it. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, this thing's getting kind of heavy. I think I'm going to take it off here. I think the battery might be getting a little low in this as well. It kept trying to kind of lean to the side. But for what it is and for what I paid for it, the Cam is still an amazing, amazing option. Promoting two products right in the beginning of a video and not getting paid to talk about either one. Good job, Jordan. Not really sure if I'm going to end up using this camera as the primary camera for the entire day or not. I just really wanted to sort of give this a good, fair shake. So far, like I said, I've been using the front-facing camera, and it does look pretty good. The audio is very, very quiet, though, so I'm going to have to probably do some bumping on it in post, so there you go. And just in case you were curious, and I may end up using this the grand majority of the time, this is the rear-facing camera, the 16-megapixel camera. Again, probably shooting at 1080p. I'm not going to go anything above that for this video, but definitely a little bit wider angle and probably just a little bit better picture qualities. And we're back on the front. Definitely a big fan of the OnePlus 3 so far in terms of the design and the software. The camera, it's not the best I've ever seen, but it's definitely not all that bad. And I'm extremely curious to see if the Rode VideoMic Me is going to work with this, so I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. We'll see if that made a sound. Actually, this is not looking that bad either. I'm in the bathroom right now, and there's no lights turned on, so I've just got a little bit of light coming in from the doorway. You can actually still see me. If I move into the little light that's coming in, it's very easy to see me. And because I'm curious about it, this is the rear-facing camera. It has an f2.0 aperture lens. Looking in the mirror, looks like I'm pretty easy to see in here in almost complete darkness. If I close the door, you're not going to be able to see anything, obviously. It's going to go pitch black. Open it back up. We've got a little light coming in. Turn on this overhead light. Very easy to see me now. Should look pretty good. Looking in the mirror and the reflection, looks pretty decent. Not bad. So I do not know how long I will survive using this as a primary camera today, but I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, the worst case scenario, I can always just swap back out for my normal Canon Vixia Mini X, but I thought I would give it a good fair shake. Editing on that first part of the vlog completed. I really don't think that the Rode VideoMic Me is working with it, so I'm not going to continue with that. The testing I did, it didn't seem like it was. But so far, the video quality, again, it looks okay. It doesn't look quite as good as I thought it was looking, but it's not that bad. And I just finished uploading the Ring video, submitted that. We'll hopefully hear back from them, hopefully in the next couple of days. And I think I'm going to take a little time. Let's see, it's already after 11 a.m. I'm going to take a little bit of time and start looking at the router that I mentioned yesterday. And I've been charging the Blue Smart here. I've got the USB plugged in back here, and it has a green light on it now. So I may go ahead and try to figure out how to film the rest of this video as well. Probably going to end up having to pull out the RX 100 for that one, but it'll be a good one, I think. And I'm very, very curious. When I was uploading the Ring video, it got to like 15% uploaded, and of course my connection being as slow as it is, it was taking forever. It's like a 1.5 gigabyte file. So I swapped over to using my T-Mobile phone. I have Binge On turned on. It uploaded the remainder of the video. It uploaded like a gig of data, maybe 750 megs to a gig, I don't know. I wasn't quite up to 30%, so it uploaded over a gig, I'm sure. And T-Mobile's not showing any data usage. I don't know what that means. I'm very confused. It still shows the same amount of paid data. 1.4 gigabytes is what I've used of my 5 gig allotment, and 3 gigs of total on-network data. If I had to guess, it's actually 3 point something. It just hasn't updated yet, and it doesn't show the point anymore. If I keep watching, it'll probably hit 4. I don't know. I may try uploading more videos using this with Binge On turned on, because if I can get unlimited uploads with this, yeah, you're going to know that I'm going to be doing that from now on, because I was watching the speeds, and my normal speeds are in the 350 to 380 kilobytes per second range. With the T-Mobile one, it was as low as like 200 to 300K, but as high as 1 megabyte per second. And that's with the Binge On turned on. I'm okay with this. I checked back later and it shows total data used 3.4 gigabytes, meaning presumably I can upload as much as I want to YouTube and have pretty decent speeds without actually using any of my T-Mobile data, using the binge on only. I'm very much okay with this. It's actually quite a bit later than I would like it to be, but in all that time that I was away, I was getting stuff done for work, but I also got the new router hooked up, so this is all in place, and it seems to be working appropriately. I haven't had a real chance to test the Wi-Fi speeds, but I'll do that. I was testing it over Wi-Fi, and I was able to use my full networking speed, but that's only 30 megabits a second. This says it can do like 1900 megabits per second transfer speeds. That's probably faster than the hard drives that I use, so I don't know how I can thoroughly test that, but the video itself is done. It's rendering right now, and it's late, so I'm actually going to go ahead and have a little bit of lunch, because I've got a phone call this afternoon with full screen with my network, because I've not actually heard from them in years, so this should be interesting. Yeah, I put my iPhone upstairs. It's at like 4 bars out of 5 now, because it was at 2 when I had it down here. 2.5 megabytes per second upload speed. And I literally just hit the upload button less than a minute ago. It's only a 500 megabyte file, but it's going to take 3 minutes more to upload. T-Mobile binge on, where have you been all my life? Well, that's a little bit disappointing. It's 2:30 at this point. Sorry, dark. The lady from Fullstream was supposed to call me at 2 o'clock Eastern, and very much did not happen. So I don't know if maybe some wires got crossed, if maybe just the appointment got missed. Maybe I was supposed to join a call. I don't know. Yeah, just double checked, and I did provide her with my phone number, and it was confirmed that today, 2 p.m. on Tuesday the 21st, we were supposed to have our call. Yeah, so I didn't miss anything. I just didn't get a phone call. Oh well. And with that, I've actually switched over back to the Canon Vixia Mini X. This is from the Canon. Yeah, I've been using the OnePlus X as my primary camera the whole day. It's been doing great. So far, the video looks pretty good. The sound is not that great. It's not anywhere near what this is. But every time I plug the OnePlus 3 into my Mac, I don't know if it's where I'm having to use a third-party app to actually pull the files off or what. It basically kills the system. It takes the entire system down. Things stop responding, you copy the files over, and then it just sits there. And nothing works. Everything goes to force quit. And it does not do anything until I remove it and then reboot the entire system. What? So I guess what I ought to do is hook it up to my Windows machine and see if it does anything bad to that. Although I hate to think that. One way or the other though, definitely not going to be using it as a daily vlogging camera as long as I'm editing on a Mac. I may try again pulling it in without using the file transfer method, but just using it as a camera to see if I can do it that way. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, I thought that was going to work, but no, apparently just anything OnePlus 3 related. As soon as I plug it into the system, I can try to pull stuff in. I was able to do it earlier. Something has changed. Something has gone weird. Maybe it's my device. Maybe it's my system. But switching back to this camera for the rest of the day. This is the Canon Vixia Mini X. Yeah, I give up on it. The OnePlus 3 has killed my computer again. However, in spite of all this, I did get a lot of stuff done while I was waiting for it to die. Yeah, I got this unboxed. This is a expanding tablet phone Bluetooth controller thing. Looks very cool. Feels very cool. I got this unboxed. This is the Trend Labs Nano Drone, the Sky Nano Drone. I got this unboxed and took a look at it. This is a Bluetooth earpiece. Super duper tiny little, look at this thing. Look how small that is. That is so cool. This thing costs 11 bucks. Be on the lookout for that video. And it sounds excellent. I'm giving things away. Watch the video. And unfortunately, the one thing I did not do is I did not do anything else with the Blue Smart luggage. And I did not do anything else with my car. I've been meaning to go out to the car and record some stuff about the stereo that's in it. My mistake, my fault entirely. And it's looking more and more like tonight is not going to be a very productive night. I mean, I can always sit there and get some work done on my laptop because Ellis is inevitably going to be sleeping a lot, but Christina has bunco tonight. It's Tuesday, which means that, like I said, bunco, so I've got the boys alone. It's going to be fun. Speaking of which, I probably ought to head out the door and go get Ellis now. But I did actually manage to make a pretty significant little dent in the pile. I mean, basically I've got these two little items on, and right as I'm mentioning that I'm wheeling down the pile, another box shows up. And I think we're actually going to call this one the Amazon fail packing. Maybe, I don't even know if it was Amazon that packed it, but yeah, that's all that was in that box. Oh wow. And this is actually a charging case for the iPhone. Definitely looking forward to checking that thing out, because the tagline for the video is essentially going to be, didn't buy the rose gold iPhone and you want it now? Now you can have it. Well, this is gonna suck pretty thoroughly. On the way over here, I found out that there's a wreck here in town. Apparently, a tractor trailer hit a man and killed the man. And so the entire road, well, all of the road but one lane is blocked at one point. And the part that's blocked is the way home. That's also the way to go get Duncan from school. I should have gotten Duncan first. Mistakes were made. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Ellis right now. Then I have to circle the town, basically, to get back around all of this mess, to get Duncan to get home. Should be fun. Should be an adventure. Well, Duncan and Ellis and I are home. Christina hadn't made it back yet, but I laid Ellis down on his back here, and he rolled himself entirely over. This is the first time I've seen him do this. You're over, and you're moving, and you're kicking. Hi there. That's pretty cool. He rolled all the way over. Sometimes he'll roll onto his side or onto his face, but I haven't seen him actually roll over and get himself up. Look at that. Isn't that super cool? He's just gonna move. He knows how to move himself around too, which is nice. He hasn't quite figured out the whole crawling around thing yet, but this is like a step away from it. Like he's trying to pull himself toward things. Yeah, he is seriously about to start crawling. Once he figures this out, he's gonna do like a belly scoop first. I think he's pretty pleased with himself though, because he just spun himself around. Wow, he is trying. I just saw him pull his leg up. He lifted his butt up in the air. He's like a couple of days away from crawling, potentially, if he actually does crawl. Somebody didn't crawl. Somebody did the butt scoot and hop thing.
I love butt scooting. I sort of like it.
Sort of like that, yeah. But Ellis, don't teach him that. Let him learn how to crawl. Hello, Mommy. Go in there, see what Ellis is doing. He rolled himself over and spun around.
Can I come to me? Come here. Okay. Come get Mama. I can't do it on this mat. It's slippy.
He's trying.
You're gonna crawl.
I'm gonna get you.
You're gonna crawl for Mama?
Can you do it? Much later, she's back home. I don't remember what I filmed last even, but we did our workout. We were good people. And we feel pretty rough. We've been skipping around, and today was upper body stuff, so my upper feels body-like pain. But we're almost done.
I am sleep deprived.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling rough.
Yeah, baby apparently had been sleeping as well as I thought he had been.
No.
Was that since we moved him to the bassinet?
No, since...
Longer than that?
Yeah, it's just been rough the past...
Oh well, she's gonna head to bed soon then. I better go change clothes. And we come again to the end of the evening. Everyone is in bed. Duncan is sick. He's got some sort of a stomach bug again. Christina said her stomach's hurting as well, so she may have... I think Ellis, again, picked up a stomach bug at school. Christina and Duncan have picked it up from him. Hopefully I don't get it. I didn't really get it that badly last time. I just felt kind of rough for about a full day and just laid in bed. But they are all in bed, and I'm getting ready to head there myself. Definitely a pity I was not able to finish the entire day using the OnePlus 3. I gave it a fair shake, and it just did some really weird things to my computer in terms of bringing the footage in. And it wasn't until later this evening I noticed there's actually an on-the-go mode. So once you go into the file manager, you can enable on-the-go. So I technically could have moved everything off to a USB-C flash drive and then pulled that over. Maybe another time. It's just more effort than it was worth right now. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up there for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and the family. I'll see you next time.